Okay, I think everything is up and running. Welcome, everyone, to the 5th race of the Chaos League, specifically Chaos on Roads. Let me take care of something here, and let me get the comments up. There we go. All right. So, we are going to be at the classic configuration of Watkins Glen. And the cars that we're going to be driving are the Formula V, the Mazda MX-5, the Toyota GR86, the Pontiac Solstice, the Legends Ford Coupe, and the Renault Clio. So, let's go ahead and bring in the rest of the crew.
We live in a cheap town, so.
I mean, I grew up close enough to a big city where they would be, but yeah, I'm like 35 minutes from Birmingham. But I mean,
I
I
was gonna
grew
say,
up.
well, the closest mall to where I grew up was literally, and I mean literally, 15-20 minutes from the house I grew up in.
All right, gentlemen.
I think.
Welcome. You guys are live on YouTube.
Hello,
Hey,
YouTube.
All right.
Hello, YouTube.
We had one at our mall, but I never saw it. It was around the time when I would have been like not interested in it or just didn't pay attention, didn't know it was there.
Not me. My local mall from a childhood didn't have a arcade in it, so.
Well, I don't remember if the one when I was a kid had one. The only thing I really remember that really well from the mall, the big like mall when I was a kid, was they used to do this thing every Christmas, and they had this giant robotic bear. And it was like the Wizard of Oz style kind of thing, where like you would sit on the bear's lap and it would talk to you, but it was like 12 foot tall.
Interesting.
And
I know my local mall from as a kid had a one of those Build-A-Beer shops. Ironically.
no, this was long before that. This was in like the early 90s. Or I mean the mid 90s. I was born in 92, so it would have been like the mid 90s to early thousands. But it made me happy a few weeks ago. I saw that because they tore that mall down a few months back and they built an Amazon place there.
Oh.
But somebody saved Jingles, and I was like, yeah, Jingles survived.
I need to put my racing wheel on.
Man, you're a year younger.
Without my wheel being turned on.
Man, you're a year younger than my daughter, Gooch.
I was born in 92. Yeah, I'm like 30, 31.
Huh.
I don't remember.
Dude,
30,
I'm older
I'm
than
61.
you.
Dude,
I'm
you were
61.
born a year after me. I was born in 91.
Yeah, my daughter was born in 91.
I graduated in 91. No, just kidding.
This is weird.
I
I was born in the late 80s, so.
Yeah, that's when I was getting married. I got married in 88.
Late 80s were a good time.
Yeah. So I'm very much a 90s
kid. Were a
kid.
good time.
Yeah.
I was born in 63.
Some of the most overly produced and bombastic but greatest music came out of the 80s.
Damn straight.
I say Kova is more towards my older brother's age because he was born in the 80s.
I'm 15 years older than my sister, and she was born in 78.
Okay, so we're just about ready to begin. The session should be going live soon.
I feel like I'm getting older and older every day. Oh, it's live.
Well, no matter what, I'm using the trader's car.
How dare you?
I was doing some testing on the Toyota, but
Has anybody played with the Gen 4 cars this week?
Why?
I'm just curious. They're at Road America, and it's a pretty fun drive. I did a practice the other day just to see how they felt, and it was pretty good.
Interesting. You saw the announcement about the next season of iRacing, right? How they're going to be
Yeah, I read up on that today.
yeah, they're going to be redoing the Gen 4s, revisiting the ARCA vehicles.
Well, that's not till next year.
Redoing the qualifying and all that.
I read Dale Jr.'s thing with the 87s. That's pretty good. I like that.
Well, that actually is an old article.
Yeah, I thought it was but I know they're doing the Gen 4 stuff because they were at his house and they scanned his motor, the motor that he won all those Talladega races with that he still has.
Better get that name found.
And I don't remember what motor that actually is.
It's probably an ECR motor.
I don't. That's not the SB2 era, was it? It was like the 2001 and 2002. That's not the SB2. That was the generation before. Because the SB2 would have been like in the 2000s. I thought.
All I know is it better have a high-pitched scream. It better have a high-pitched scream on a super speedway because I don't want any of those Ford or Dodge engines. I want that ECR scream.
They all sound about the same when you put an X-pipe and boom tubes on them.
Well, I think I have made my decision.
Oh, Jeff over here pulling off the little hatchback where he ain't even in here yet.
I am happy that they did clarify when we will be getting the new Gen 4, and it's most likely beginning of next year. So midway through season 4, I'm guessing.
Well, technically, aren't they rebodying the Arcas to the next gen, or the
Gen 6? Yes.
Yeah.
That will probably come either after or before.
Yeah.
Because it seems like there's been more progress made on the Gen 4 because, well, no shit.
Well, it's funny because at the moment, if you go to like the Legacy Xfinity car, that acts more like the ARCA car right now. The older, like,
you mean
Legacy
the old
Xfinity.
Camaro and the old Mustang?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I've never driven them, so I wouldn't know.
Well, they're pay cars, but they're like the older generation Xfinity, the last one.
So they have shit tons of downforce?
Yeah, pretty good. Alright, let's see if I can remember.
See, I'll announce to the other guys that we are live.
How are you faster than me?
Whoever said the Clio is wavy on the main straight, you weren't kidding.
It's front-wheel drive, right?
Mm-hmm. It gets real wobbly because of that.
Just the slightest movement on my wheel makes it weave back and forth. It's annoying as hell.
I'm trying to squint my eyes to see up there if there's a turn. Oh yeah, there it is.
That's bad.
No, it's not that bad.
Actually, I have no room to talk because I do the same exact thing. As I think about it.
If you want a good reference point that it's coming up, there's a darkened patch. There's like a dark patch of concrete right before the for the braking zone.
It's one thing with stigmatism is the computer screen's kind of odd.
So yeah.
Sorry about that.
So this time around, we're going to be toying with fixed setups, as you can see.
That explains why I can't find my
I'm gonna blow this motor up if I keep doing that.
Yeah, you don't need to shift all that much, I found.
Nope.
You can
No,
get away
I
with
just
it
had-
in turn. Oh, well, I can look at my track map. You can get away with it in turn 1, turn 5, the carousel, and turn 6.
I just about blew this little motor up in this production car.
Way to go.
It was all the way at like 8 grade, like. Not happy with it.
I haven't blown my motor in a race situation because of shifting since like 2019 when I first started. I learned my mistake quickly. And that was in like MX-5 and Skip Barber. And then I never did it again, thankfully.
I see a bunch of people in oval that blow their motors up.
That's probably because of damage, but just doing
see
it
it
off rip.
Oh, and you'll have the occasional in-carb cup, which is even funnier. They'll sit there and rev their motors in the pits, and all of a sudden you'll just hear them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I actually managed to control someone to do it that one time in my rookie license days. Having Red Off battle with me so one day, and all I hear is just boom from right in front of me.
Left side. Stay on the
I remember the old days of NASCAR 2000. In NASCAR 2003, when it used to be a random event.
Your engine would just randomly blow up?
Yep. Or you randomly get a flat tire.
right side.
Or you lose your transmission or anything like that. It was all random.
Clear the right.
Well, I haven't seen that. I remember from the NASCAR 5 days how you could lose your entire steering at random.
Formula One games had that transmission sometimes. Yeah, gears go out, you wouldn't have like fifth gear or something like that.
It's be free. I'm just kidding.
World Be Free is still alive?
No, it's BG. Someone tell me not to shift.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Alright.
Figured I'd get the solstice out of the way here.
Ah.
Oh,
And
wrong
also,
gear,
I
wrong gear.
need something I have a good chance of winning in, because I need to get some points back.
Ah.
And everyone's on the same setup, so even better.
Well, that's one.
That's my first time ever used this.
Well, that's one reason why I decided on the 86 is the fact that I want to save the base ones for later in the season.
A fair strategy, I'd say.
Fourth gear in the Clio is just right in the middle of not being great.
Dang it. Yeah, so my reason.
Anymore?
The what?
Didn't the Clio used to have its own series, or did it just get folded and then merged into PCC?
It has its own. It's in
Come back here!
Never.
There's the Clio Cup, but it never has anybody in it. You go look over there, and that's like 3 people waiting to race. I don't remember seeing it.
Oh,
I'm giving her
crap,
all
so
she
that
got,
way,
Captain.
too friggin' tight.
Well, I debated using the Clio for this race, and it was the first car I actually drove for the test last night. But I found it wandered too much on the backstretch.
Uh-oh.
I took that for way too friggin' tight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I broke my cord.
And only to find out that
Don't you go off track on me.
it's the worst car to drive in the production cup, and it's series that it had never got any participation. Oh, never got it.
Cleopatra.
Yeah, so my reasoning in picking the specific setups was if it has Ringmeister, I use Ringmeister. If it doesn't, I use the baseline. And those that don't have a Ringmeister, like the 34, I use its road setup.
I'm not even sure when I'm gonna use the Legends.
G-Off was just bouncing all over the track on my screen.
Good name, Jeff.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I'm not at all trying to remember that.
I can see why the Solstice was not a rookie car anymore, because the MX-5 is way more fun to drive than this.
Yeah, the MX-5 also tries to kill you worse than this does, honestly.
I mean, the Solstice feels so slow that I would have had no trouble learning how to drive this in rookies.
Yeah, the solstice days just like kind of driving around.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just
Like the
little
fastest.
sports, like like a little sports car around town.
It's just cruising.
Look at what cool car I got.
Oh, turn one, dang you.
I would have very much preferred never getting to drive this car in my rookie days, and I'm glad that I didn't get it too.
That little hatchback is so much faster than us.
Right side. Clear the right.
Man, I drove small. Jesus Christ.
My temp right now is 222.
You're gonna make it difficult for me in this corner, aren't you, Gooch?
No, I'm not that
I'm
mean.
actually catching traffic.
You might make it difficult on yourself.
Catching a
Yeah, I
beat,
know.
that's crazy.
I'm just parked alright. I'm honestly seeing how loose it gets before it starts spinning. Because it's front wheel drive, it's so funky.
Hi, Brian.
I don't know about you.
I'm slowing down for one anyway.
I need to brake harder for one.
Wait, what? How the heck did I get stuck in neutral going back into third?
I didn't notice the change.
75. Left of the station.
That's I've had to tell myself every time not to get down.
I only use 2 gears.
I'm using third, fourth, and fifth.
I want him checked. He's got a power glide.
I'm only using 4th and 5th in the Clio. I have to. My temps are still rising.
Yeah, the 86 has 6 gears, but I don't need 6. Fifth's tall enough.
Oh, good.
Off track. Oh my God, Brian! No.
Over this time, and I'll get wrecked
Why
on
is
the
there not
car.
a safer
Big
barrier
off track
there?
for me.
Who
I was
just
trying to
died?
get back on the track and the car said screw you.
I saw that.
Oil
Oh,
temp
I
is
didn't
at
break it up.
229.
Yeah, there we go. Not good.
Hey, at least I was able to get out of everyone's way though.
I think the wall got you out of for everybody's way.
That too.
Might have been the bounce.
I am 3/100ths of a second slower than Dan is.
It's so funny because I'm in 4th gear and it's just like Sunday drive 110.
Yeah, I can just leave the V in 4th the whole time.
Car 612, just hit the fastest lap. 33.601.
I feel like you would be sacrificing some speed, not throwing it in fourth, especially in the carousel. Turn 1.
Hello.
So how many laps do you think we're gonna actually run?
Well, it's a 20-minute race, and judging by the times I'm seeing, we'll probably get 15 laps.
That'd be about right.
I actually am really curious to know if my engine's gonna last that long.
You're in the Clio?
If I kick the gears like that, it won't.
Yep.
Stay away from the Clios, got it.
I'm on lap 9 and oil temps at 233.
That was your
Hey,
fastest lap of the
let me
session.
do you a favor. Let me do like they do at the dealership. Just turn that screen off. Don't look at that. Don't ever look at that.
I feel like
Not
if,
to
you're
worry.
if your temps are that bad, then you're probably shifting a little bit poorly. There's no way the Clio would get damaged that easily, right?
Left side.
I haven't hit the wall
Fifteen,
once.
and I
Clear on the
haven't-
left.
I haven't
Left side. Clear on the left.
That's what I mean. You don't see it doing anything weird because you haven't looked at it.
Oh no, I have my temperatures always up. I always have that flashing.
Man, the MX-5 is so much faster.
That was way too much RPM. I'm sorry, car.
Is that you I just blew by?
No.
Dan flew by me.
Yeah, if I keep over revving this car like that, I will kill it.
We're for Geely though. We just made door-to-door contact with somebody and I blew a right front tire.
Whoa.
Jeez.
I don't even know. I didn't blow the tire in this game yet.
Hi, buddy.
He's a missile.
There's an MX-5 blocking the pit entry.
Right side.
Wow.
That's the mod the meat.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
And park there. Trying to go bowling. I call that a strike.
Hello.
Hello. Oh god, I almost hit the wall.
So is the whole idea of making this a slipstream battle?
Kind of. Those three vehicles draft very well off of each other. The MX-5, the GR86, and the Clio. Oof. Who died?
Nobody. No death has occurred.
I'm gonna catch a V in a really bad spot.
Jared, I'm just realizing this isn't a fixed setup, is it?
Oh, it is.
It's a fixed setup. Oh, cool, okay. I was like, shit, he might have a better setup than me.
We're gonna grab the V by its peak.
Oh! Oh!
Drafting is a thing. That's why times can seem a bit disparate.
Right side. That was your fastest lap of the session. Clear the right.
Got to make sure I don't run over Nathan in the first turn here.
Well, I got my oil temp to hold steady at 237.
Okay, the field currently is 17 drivers with 3 Clios, 4 Toyotas, 5 Mazdas, 3 Solstices, and 2 Vs. No legends yet.
I thought about it,
Even I thought about the legends.
but I couldn't remember if I drove it yet this season.
Last time.
I had to go back through the list of the races that we ran so I get an idea what cars I've already run.
Hmm.
Do you do that? Because I need to double check for next week.
Yeah, you can.
How do you double check? Because I need to make
You go into the league, go into the seasons, and the seasons tab has a record of each of the different results.
Passing right.
Right side.
Got
Clear
it.
to the right.
I'm surprised only 3 solstices. I guess a lot of people got them out of the way at Darlington.
Big time.
At least I'm getting this out of the way today because it makes way more sense to drive it at a road course.
Hmm.
For me. Now that I think about it, using the truck at Okayama probably was a poor decision. Because I could have used it at Darlington and would have had a much easier time.
Okay, then for it.
Let's have next season to make some better decisions.
Well, next season we'll probably have another vehicle on the docket. The mini stocks.
Oh yeah, that would be
Oh
awesome.
yeah, I'm actually looking forward to those.
I don't get what they're gonna be like, other than I'm probably expecting a lot of people to be way overly confident in them.
They're going to be rookie and D-class cars.
Exactly.
Yeah. Actually, from what I saw in the article, they're just gonna be listed as Mickey class cars.
Well, it said specifically that they'll be D-class as well.
Oh, I didn't see that in the article.
Why?
But then the D-Class series better have cautions.
Right side. Clear to the right.
So are we going to do a Darlington race with them?
Huh.
Maybe.
DQ'd if you went on all
Stay on the right.
or different
Be on board with that to see how many
They
lanes it
always-
can run.
Stay on the
They
right.
always add cars and they make them Class
on the
D,
left.
and then people that are like Class A, B can't join them or you get messed up.
Don't be afraid of the SR loss. Then you can join
I
whatever you
don't
want.
mind.
Honestly, I've never had an SR loss built into the D-class lobby. I had the the game where SR.
Right side. Clear to the right.
I mean, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about my SR now. I'm an A class for both series. I don't care.
Oh, I won't be an A class at the end of this stint. It's already too low. It's dropping. Whatever.
Actually, I'm going to lose my A-class license in open class races pretty soon. Because I've been on the losing streak ever since I got that license. I've been in the losing streak.
You can just go into the pit.
What did you get DQ'd for?
Oh.
Oh, he went into the boot.
Did you take the boot?
He went into the boot.
I might have taken the boot.
Give me a minute.
That's funny.
Not a boot.
Who took the cones?
No, I actually missed all the cones. I went far left. As soon as it told me wrong way, I slammed on the brakes because I was worried I was going to get DQ'd, and I did.
I'm watching like the scenic view.
There you
and
go.
There was a random billboard that has a gorilla on it.
Oh, that's great. Great shows are all the.
Thank you, Kova.
crazy.
What?
You're welcome.
All the funny bill. All the
I
funny
promise you I will not be a tourist again.
Weird signs around the track.
I haven't been around this track. This one I know some of them. Excuse me.
I kind of miss old Watkins Glen, and I wish they never took that away.
You went left and right, then left. I didn't know which way.
Being able to run wide in turn 1 without getting an incident point, it's the best.
Whoa! Ah, what are you doing?
I was just being a dick.
You cheated. And you took Ron with you.
You can be so cheeky on the
keep going.
Oh my god.
You can be so cheeky on turn 1 curve with the Solstice.
Oh, the poor little car.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Why does this car barely run through the tires?
I like how the wheels snatch the entire car off the ground.
Well, that looks painful from over streaming right now.
Oh, I never did that in practice. I didn't know this thing had 6 gears.
Yep.
Every day.
I'm only using 5, Ron.
I'm in the automatic. It just kind of at the end of the straight stretch, it kicked into 6th, and I wasn't quite ready for it. Took me a little longer to get down in the gears than it usually does.
He sounded like he smashed his toe.
That's twice I hit that freaking wall.
If I can get my H pattern to not miss the gate, that'd be great.
Ron died.
I had to do homage to Jimmy Johnson there.
Jimmy Jam.
I think I got more height than he did, though.
Yikes.
And I sure as hell didn't
That
stick to
was
the wall. I
amazing,
got straight
Ron.
back across the track.
That was amazing.
Bump, draft, and push.
Testing just for the hell of it at the end of every run.
I genuinely am curious who's going to go careening into the wall going into the carousel, because they go over the lip and unsettle their suspension.
Oh, I've already done that once.
Oh no!
I haven't had a single problem with the bump. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
I was gonna let you go, Dan.
I usually don't have a problem as long as it's not too many bumps. You get too many bumps, things get rough.
Yeah, when I mentioned that in the Discord, I wasn't even talking about the bump. It was just mainly just going too fast into the curve.
Oh, I thought we was talking about some other kind of bump. Never mind.
All right, gentlemen, time for qualifying.
Yeah, that's not group qualifying.
Oh, this would have been interesting where group qualifying. I want to see group qualifying added by
There is group qualifying. It's just, you can only do it in hosted if you have certain settings on.
Oh, never knew that.
I don't think you want that because it would seriously fuck you up.
I say bring it on.
Yeah, if you're a league owner, yeah, well, what's it called? My league owner in a different league accidentally had it on last season. Really screwed me over that particular race.
Yeah.
It's at Chicagoland,
It brings
too.
in another element of strategy. I mean, Formula One, that's how they do theirs.
Hey, Cole, you should throw group qualifying once in a while next season.
Don't do it.
No, probably not.
No balls.
I wonder.
Too many yabos.
I wonder what qualifying replay will look like when they implement the change. Like, will you see everybody simultaneously?
It'll just look like a spectator.
Yeah, I was reading it. It said just like whenever you get done with yours, when you're in the replay, you can just click through it, just like.
Oh yeah, you would be able to watch everyone else on your
I think it would be.
So it'll actually watch them live now.
Yeah, instead of you just having to sit there in the pits watching nothing. For the
That's gonna be great.
Yeah, all it will just be how spectators see it.
Yeah.
I wonder how it would look if you could see everybody racing as a ghost against each other simultaneously.
Oh, that would be awesome.
They might add that. For
if they don't, I'm recommending it in their forums. Not recommending, requesting that in their forums.
Cause like if
well,
you
it'll help seeing if people are
cheating.
cheating.
Watch Moon Car or anything like that, watch them watch qualifying.
Well, they
them
did
cabin
say
through as
in
everybody's
their
going
article
through.
that you will be able to spot people cheating a whole lot more easily. So, once that feature gets enabled. Because I swear, there are lobbies I've been in where I'm convinced people are cheating.
Well, I just figured out something.
What?
You can get within a car width of the blue wall on the outside of the carousel and not get off-road.
Interesting.
I almost bored the hell out of that wall. I'm assuming so, yeah.
You talking about that big runoff on the left over there where you hop up on the curb and drive up there?
Yeah, you can go almost all the way to the wall.
Yeah.
That's what all that room is for.
Kind of things give me the
off-rack. Except near the exit, you gotta be careful. Might get one there.
One more lap.
The next corner is the one, if you pop over that, it'll get you off track.
If you have the racing line on, the racing line goes over there and tells you to drive over.
I'm talking about the middle of the carousel.
I try to target the inside line as much as possible. If I go middle or outside, I'm going straight into the outbound.
It also doesn't help. I'm driving this car like I do a truck, so.
It's a bird.
Me over here hitting my shifter for no reason, even though I know I hit it. I changed to sequential before I started.
Is it bad? I'm really curious to know how much I broke Diesel with my typo I put in the chat.
Oh, dude, I was just about to.
Where is Diesel?
Probably in the truck race.
Yeah, he was in that other race.
Oh God.
Jumped in the truck race. It was only going to be like, I think 4 or 5 of us in it otherwise.
Oh yeah, with that typo, I was at work and I saw that.
Yeah, usually they have more trucks than that.
About work, just like good response. Yeah.
All right, there's the chicken flag.
It took me about 10 minutes to realize what the hell all the reactions were about, because I had no idea I even did it.
You gotta love that spell check sometimes.
No, I just fat fingered the damn thing.
Oh. All I know is I needed that nap that day. Because I was
Hello.
on a boring day at work yesterday.
Okay, you can't go into the infield. Never mind. It's all food. My life, my little slow solstice.
Damn, Scott, you got me by 3,000.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because they even mentioned in that deal, it says that you'll be able to like sit here while you're qualifying. these other 4 minutes, you'd be able to tap through everybody and see the qualifying runs. Make sure they weren't up to anything fucking nefarious, you know, down there off on the grass, scrubbing them, you know, trying to keep heat out of the tire and doing all the cheating stuff people used to do.
Doing that at Texas in the trucks, but that's just because I kept hugging too close on the cryo when putting it.
I just went back and looked at the Discord or at the typo.
I'd love to be able to do Robin's races on Thursday night, but I just don't have the time.
Well, that was the last race, the first season anyway. I don't know what the plans are going ahead.
Gesundheit.
Oh, I forgot I meant to mute myself. My bad.
You weren't muted. Bless you. Who dat?
Yes, Jared.
Ah, hi, Jer.
Hi.
Yeah, speaking of muted.
Hello, all. You're very loud.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
I'm hanging out a different Discord with friends and they're watching this bullshit.
Is it bad that I'm thinking about dropping out of one of the leagues I'm in right now?
Which one?
Not this one. It's one that I run on Wednesdays. It's just the 3 leagues I'm in, they all start at 9 p.m. and they run for at least 2 hours because I'm on East Coast. It's just brutal for work.
Well, aren't you glad I only run for a single hour?
It is actually refreshing.
I like the 20-minute races.
It is for road
Hey, you guys want to run 500 miles or 500 laps around Talladega in the 87s? Nah, I'm good.
I wouldn't mind trying it, just not yet.
Now, how about 500 laps of Miatas at Talladega?
No.
Good God, no.
I'd rather drive 24 hours around a road course in any other car than to do 500 laps around any NASCAR course.
Okay, gentlemen.
I would totally do 24 hours of the ring and the cup truck and the Craftsman.
All right.
500 laps at
So,
Darlington in the MX-5s or something like that.
okay, so go ahead and mute, but don't deafen unless you need to talk to me, okay? Let's stick to in-game comms.
Alright, this time I'm not going to
You're on
Jones.
a wet tire.
I probably will.
Still waiting on 2 cars to grid.
I'll read you 5x5. Thank God for standing starts.
Wait a sec, I'm sitting down.
Waiting on the final car to grid.
You're on a wet tire.
Someone isn't.
Oh, it is on the wet. Alright.
Any guesses on how many people wreck in the first turn?
6 to 8.
I was gonna say at least me.
Why nobody have faith? Well, I see a bunch of little bees behind me.
I'll be happy I knocked down that one of those.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh no, he jumped it.
Left side.
On you.
Stay on the right. 3 wide, you're on the right. Left side.
Oh, that's
Still
pretty
there.
wide.
3 wide, you're on
That's
the right.
not
Left
good.
side. Still there. Clear on the left. Clear on the left.
And it's pulling them off the track.
That was not nice.
I don't think he can see you out there, Kova.
I got a painful view of that.
I like the little Pikes car. I did not mean to do that, 93.
Watch out, he's coming back up. Oh, he stopped. We're good.
It's a...
Did I come down on you?
Yeah, because I had to give room for the other guy on the bottom because he was hitting the grass, and I just got hooked.
I had no idea we were 3 wide. My spotter didn't say anything.
Gotta love it when that happens.
It was bound to happen one of these races because it's too close.
Spotter's not used to 3 wide on a road course.
He's still at Darlington sleeping.
I'm just glad we both made it to the corner, Evan.
I'm just glad I didn't get killed lap 1. My glad.
Nice air you got, Jeff.
It's alright. This is going to be the first time I'm not the class winner. So it's pretty good.
Never say never.
Right side. Clear the right.
I don't think he has enough time to catch back up. Not enough traffic either. Alright, just don't lose a minute of time within 10 laps. I think he gets it all right.
I'm not sure how I didn't get damaged when I was pushed off. I wasn't reporting anything. It only gave me a 2x.
You do realize you're probably going to have to pit because those tires are going to explode.
I feel like that meme of the white girl and the black guys. One Clio surrounded by Miatas. Sorry about that. My spotter didn't say anything until I was coming down across your nose.
Did you get another one?
Oh yeah, it was bad. My spotter didn't say anything until I had already hit him.
I said across his nose, not up it.
I'm gonna find your spotter and whip his ass.
Please do. Like, this is bad.
Gotta drug test him. He's got a 2 KD right now.
Like, we were 3 wide going down that straightaway. He didn't clear either of us. You have a relative, but 2 to go with the spotter.
My relative is up. I got on the brakes early to try to avoid everybody.
Scott, I'm not gonna lie, you've already taken out 2, almost 3 people this race.
I am well aware of that.
Hopefully I can catch up here. But I don't have anybody to draft off of.
This is actually the first race I haven't used a race driving one.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 33.288. Faster car coming up quick. Right side. Clear the right. The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 32.88.
I wonder if he's drafting off a Gooch.
Take the inside.
Thank you.
At the very least, I'm guaranteed a second place. But I really wish.
Oh, I see it coming. I see it coming.
I really wish I could have been able to keep at the pack.
The leader just did a 33.345.
Cobra, you're in the V. Isn't it fun around here?
It is fun, but not when you're driven off the track in the first turn.
Minutes to go. We're in a podium position. Right side. Clear the right.
Jared, you gonna slow down or are you good?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Faster car coming up quick. Right side. Clear the right.
We got a V coming up in front of us, Zach.
Yeah.
2, 1.
Left side. Clear on the left. 3 wide. You're on the right. Clear, clear. Left side. Clear on the left.
And you were slowly reeling me in, Ray.
Yeah, I got a black flag right off the bat. I should have been more competitive.
Faster car coming up quick. Left side. Clear on the left.
Now I'm just reeling in the K.
Thank you.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Go outside.
Faster car coming up quick.
Thank you, sir.
Left side. Clear on the left.
We got a record out of the turn.
Thanks, Dilla.
What the hell happened there?
I might have to leave the race prematurely. I just got some bad news about my vehicle.
Family first, brother.
Yeah, if you got to go, you got to go.
Yeah, I won't be leaving yet. I'm just waiting to find out if my mom can go or not. And to find out if I should call off work.
Pass on the right. Thank you.
Go draft! It's there! Oh, it's gone.
You might be able to drive off the Miata beach.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Faster car coming up quick.
It's a Miata safe.
Right side. Clear the right.
That's on the right, 91. Thank you.
Faster car coming up quick. Right side. Stay on the left. Clear the right.
I like how no caution was thrown for that spin.
We don't do caution.
They're usually at Kova's discretion, as he says.
Well, I thought here there was going to be like regional local cautions, not a full track.
There's an incident ahead.
Oh, you mean the automatic one?
I'm surprised we didn't.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess that wasn't worthy of regional one then.
I'm just kind of going off practice.
Uh-oh. I just saw someone in the sand trap.
Faster car coming up quick.
Why do I get a gun? I'm about to witness a wreck in front of me anytime.
Left side. Clear on the left. The leader just did a 34, 46, 2, 2. Faster car coming up quick. Right side. Clear the right.
Hi, Kova. Bye, Kova.
White flag! Brought to you by Credit One.
Take the inside.
Evan, gonna pass on the right.
The only hope I have is if Nathan gets driven off. I feel so robbed.
Finally, a good.
Everybody remember to do their cooldown lap.
Chicken dinner.
Dang, he won it.
Woohoo! Thank you, Zach.
Zach?
Oh, Jared, that was so much fun working with you, brother.
Clear on the left.
So, way to team up on me.
I'm assuming turn one for the hacker then?
Yes, indeed. Turn 1 is the scrapyard.
Ricky, great racing in the Miatas, man. That was a lot of fun up front.
Oh yeah, it sure was.
Scott, next race, can I have like 7 car lengths between you and me at all times, please?
Yeah, sure.
One more lap out ahead, you, Kay.
Haven't gotten it done this round, doing some victory burnout.
All right, it's checkered flag. Great job, driver.
I have no steering.
Honestly, I still gotta look at the replay. It probably was on me too. It's not all you, but it's just
Ah!
No, you don't take the blame for it.
Well, I guess that's what I was for this race. The punching bag.
I didn't hit Cobra. I didn't think I hit you.
Good racing tonight, everyone.
Well, Cobra just became a rail.
I think my car is broken. It won't move.
You're not the only one.
Oh my god, that bee just killed that man.
I am the king of the barrier. None of you shall approach me.
I just had a tire drive by me.
Dan, you could even clear the barrier like the cool kid.
Oh, I'm dead.
All I see is tires and parts.
Where am I? Alright.
Slim, I think that's your tire.
Oh, coming in hot.
My wipers keep going off.
Thanks for nearly breaking my wrist. I want your car to still run.
Nobody's still running. Well, gentlemen, shall we take a look at the replay?
Yep.
Go for it.
All right. So I was about right, about 14, 15 laps.
I got 16.
So, what happened?
Oh no.
Did he seriously not see me?
I'll be right back.
No, that was me. That was the pink car. I did not know you were there.
Yeah, it's really
He said 3 wide. He did not tell me I was on the outside. I didn't know if I was in the middle or what. He did say 3 wide, but I didn't know where. And then I saw that guy, the car below or in between us, shift in front of me, and that's where I just kind of tried to stay off the chicken.
He was right on his bumper. That was all you had.
Mr. Pavitt lucked out this time around because
That V ahead of you, he was right beside me, and I couldn't see him at all. I was just kind of praying I was making it around the corner without hitting him.
Whoops.
Oh, that was murder.
So I just, yeah, okay. That's what happened.
It kind of looked like he slid up into you.
I'm just joking when I say
No, I have no idea how to really control these cars, and I just got loose and went into him.
what happened here? Oh, blinky blinky.
Did you say, "Hey, blinking"?
No, I said, hey, blinking.
You lost your arms in battle.
You got some great booze.
Oh, I can see.
Yeah, okay. No, yeah. Like I said,
Dude,
I take full responsibility for that. I wasn't told car inside or anything.
Yeah, when I got the 3 wide, it was the same thing. It didn't tell me middle, left, or right.
Spotters need to be fired. Blink,
They
blink.
either talk too much or they don't talk at all.
Too much, but it was giving me 3 wide that whole race. Like that first corner, that's the first thing it said, 3 wide, you're on the outside.
Oh, he overshoots it again.
That one was a lot harder than the first one.
That turn 1 kind of sucked. That wasn't me, but I got that black flag drive through right off the top, so it took me a while to get back in the field.
Harrisburg return 1. I don't care what that green line says. Staying off that rumble strip, you go faster. Get rubbed, you have a little bit of time, especially in open wheels.
Got some bump drafting going on. Oh, again. Oh, no.
Turn one's tricky.
That was me when I was craning off the wall.
Oof.
I was trying so hard to get back through the field.
Yeah, where they go?
You were gaining about almost a second a lap on me, Ray.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. Everybody was like 30 seconds ahead of me, and I caught up to two, I think. I caught Athos, and I almost caught K. I was trying too hard there.
Let me try.
Tires started going away after.
Okay, here's the after bit. Well, I want to go back a few laps and watch. So, let's see. Let's go for most exciting. I want to see the last couple of laps.
Feels good for once you didn't have any footage of me wrecking.
It was a relatively clean race. Relatively.
Yeah, it was.
I figured it would be just with the track layout. It's nice and flowing.
So white flag. Yeah, the three Mazdas together.
See how everybody hopped down right there before you go in that curve?
Yeah, it's the lip coming out of the last turn of the chicane.
Yeah.
That's the one we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm. Whoa!
Yeah, if you race NASCARs here without the chicane there, that bump will nearly jerk the steering wheel out of your hand when you go over it. It is almost like a speed bump when you hit it.
What happened? Why'd you swerve off and stop?
That was the end of the race. That was checkered flag. Or that was the lap after checkered flag.
For you?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Okay. Well, let's back up and get a look at the aftermath.
The death.
Yeah. Pit lane 2, control 12. Let's see. Yaw.
You got hotkeys to move that?
There are some hotkeys, yes.
Because I see some of those moves you're doing your mouse isn't over it and it's moving.
So WASD is left, right, forward, and back.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see how this goes. So let's give it just a little bit more pitch. Okay. Here we go.
Doing.
That's some good bounce for you.
And then, so I had no. Woo! Wah!
Yeah, I was gonna, and then I decided to go
Woo!
around again.
Dang.
Sketch fence living up to its name.
3 over the fence.
Wow, that's physics.
4
for
over
you.
the fence.
You see, he
Did
got
you
his
see it
belt caught
boomerang
on the
back
catch.
over? That was
Yeah, I saw that. Let's watch
he
that
got his
again.
fan belt caught on the catch fence after the first time.
Boom!
What the?
That was me.
Okay. Woo!
Slider.
Fuck.
No, I'll come flying in here pretty soon.
Oof.
Yeah, a whole bunch of people hit me.
I just botched that.
There in
so
about 30
bad.
seconds or so.
A lot of cars going over the fence.
This
There's
wrecking
me.
yard is just
All
really.
are ramping off the Kovabomb.
There's the wheel helicoptering. Look at that wheel over there.
Yeah, that's mine, I think.
Oh, I see.
Blah, 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 blah. This yard is very concentrated.
There I am.
Pink
broke
car
the
trying
chair
to
that
get
bit.
up the pits. Don't look like it got no front end.
Hey, you ended up over by me, Ron.
Oh yeah, that's how fast it can move. So it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna drive into someone this fast at least.
No
So
steering
fast
of the
in
pink
reverse, but
car.
I hit.
Yep.
None in mine either. No steering, and it was going straight to sixth gear and just whining, get going as fast as it did.
Yep.
Nice little
Drove
jet
out of
trailer.
existence.
Whammo.
Get that. To
Wow!
Oh
Wow!
God!
Wow!
That tire had plans.
My planet needs me. Bye. And I think
There, I'm
that's.
getting run to get somebody.
I think that's
The
just
rest
about
of
it.
kind of just got stuck out there.
Yeah, everybody's dead.
Everybody but one person.
Well, nobody
Yeah,
else is
glad to
running on
see-
the track.
Glad to see you had my new car on there.
It's kind of rolling. Like this one actually blew it up. Yeah, that well, between that and me whining it out in sixth gear that whole time.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and that concludes it.
That was a good break.
I suppose so. It could have been much better for me at least, but at least I was guaranteed a second place. All right, let us take a look at the results. So, Psycho, you won overall. Then Geoff and Scott. Then we had Jared winning his class, Ron winning his class, Evan winning his, Nathan winning his. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't go a lap down.
So it looks like, let's see. Yeah, the Solstice and the V both went a lap down. Okay. Let me quit out. Results. Okay. Let's see what the lap graph looks like.
I've never seen this before.
It's one of the newer features.
Oh, in that latest update.
Uh-huh. Then we've got the lap chart showing significant events and fastest laps. So Nathan, because you were able to keep up with more of the pack, you had more drafting laps than I did.
Oh yeah, that's why I got that was like a second faster lap than you.
Yeah.
It was just drafting.
Like I said, you got lucky. You got lucky this race.
So I prefer to think of it as skill, but you can call it luck if you like.
Well, you did get lucky because I got knocked out.
Dang.
Yeah.
Join the club.
So let's see. Now let's go in and see what the pre-bonus. No, we don't want hosted. We want leagues. Let's see what the season points look like. View season.
That was the best race of the year for me so far.
Was Daniel part of this race? He wasn't in
He
here.
got taken out lap 1.
Yeah, he was in a Miata.
Ah,
He finished last in his class, I'm pretty sure.
okay.
Was that who I saw in the sand trap off of the last
Nope,
one?
that's the one that got right hooked in the carousel by Scott.
Ah.
Well,
yeah, the orange Miata.
Yeah, Daniel got wrecked somewhere close to the beginning of the race. He was the one in the race saying, I won't be first in class this time because I'm way back here.
Yeah, he was turned on lap 1 in the carousel.
Well, take a look at what that did to his point lead. He's now within 40 points of Drew. Then we've got Evan, then Brandon, then Diesel. Even though he didn't run, he's still 5th place in points.
He was second in points.
Yeah, he was in front of me.
Then we have Ray.
Oh, it's saying something.
Yeah, just
That's 'cause
participation.
That's because he keeps choosing the right class and getting good runs.
Then let's see. I'm in 10th. Who do we have here at the bottom? Father Ball.
Well, he joined in the race last week, but then he left and he never even
Yep.
raced. I think
Yep.
that's the only reason he's even on the list.
Yeah, Mike and Guy. And so I'll go back in and make sure that all the bonuses are as they should be, and then I'll post the official points afterwards. But
I needed the points day to day.
and then let's see. So this is what I was mentioning earlier on. If you go under schedule here, you have access to the results of each of the races in the season.
I went to the wrong place because I was just going. I don't remember. I think it was. Yeah, I was there. That's where I was checking.
Yeah, so you go to seasons, view season, then schedule, and then it gives you access to the in-depth results of each of the races. Now, to give you kind of back scenes information about what I do to make sure that the points are given, let me actually do something here really quick and I'll show you. So what I'm going to be doing here, I'm going to log in to iRacing.
Yeah, because I've been
online.
curious how the points are dished out and how no one misses out.
Okay, so log into iRacing online, not the member UI, but through your browser. So by accessing it through your browser, what you can do is, you see this button here, View Results in Legacy Member Site? What I do is I go into there, and it gives me, so what I can do is I can go in, I can click the points here, and it gives details on what points have been assigned, and I can manually assign points.
Can I say something about this feature? They don't have this on the UI yet, but look where it says time of day. It shows the exact start time of the in-game, like what time in sim the race starts. And I need to rant for a second because my league owner for the league I run, the Gen 4, he's kind of a dipshit and also he's kind of an ass sometimes. He likes to not get things right sometimes. I don't know how it's so easy to set up a lobby. But he doesn't say when like the practice starts for like the race session, so that's really it's kind of hard to figure out. Okay, I need to set the session up like this, otherwise I'm going to be at a disadvantage. So I went through the process of sitting through an AI session, like 3 of them, to figure out, okay, this is when I have to set it if the session is set at like 2x time scale or 1x time scale. And then when I told them, hey, I wanted to help you out. Here's what the session should be set like. You want to know what his response was? If I can go and find it.
What?
Well, here at least, Koba, you always set up our practice sessions, and all the session is always there. It shows you exactly when it's going to be.
We don't do league sessions. We just do hosted sessions.
Well,
So they
yeah.
just put it up right before it goes up.
So with League, you can see the session as it's scheduled.
Yeah,
with
exactly. And you can run through it.
Yeah, you can run test laps. But with ordinary hosted races, it's not. You can't access test laps, even if it's scheduled ahead. Even if it's scheduled ahead of time.
You can if the track and car combo has AI. But we did, and I was trying to do this for New Hampshire this past week. And you know what his response was for when I sent him the information?
What?
I sent him, if the time being off by 10 or 15 minutes affects someone that much, then they need to be a better driver to adapt. Pretty sure he was talking about me, but yeah, that's not a good look.
What?
And then he says, and I said, sorry for trying to help, I guess. And then he says, even when sessions jump, sometimes the service will shoot it plus or minus 5 minutes. But no, they won't if you narrow it down like I did.
Hey,
And that's what I said.
how about this? Don't help him with anything else.
Yeah, because if he keeps making mistakes, then other people in the league.
Don't worry about it. Those are his mistakes to make. Don't help him.
Exactly. I was trying to be helpful, but I'm not going to help him.
If he wants to do that to his own self, let him do it to himself.
I mean, people give him crap about forgetting certain settings, so...
It sucks to be him. Maybe he should get better.
Yep. Exactly. It's not that fucking hard. All you gotta do is write them down or post all the settings.
At least take notes so you know not to
you don't forget
over and over again.
Because like I said, he forgot last year to not have group qualifying. Somehow he fucked that up.
It's gonna be funny when we're
probably
still on
he's
YouTube.
No website
and
merchant.
then
It's like, oh, UI.
The guy that runs that session is gonna randomly come across Kova's YouTube and randomly be like 4 hours into this race and be like,
I fucking hope so.
Oh, look at that goose egg.
It's not that hard to set up a session, and he's been on the service longer than me. I've always used the UI, so it's not that hard. But he's a website merchant, so UI bad.
Oh my god.
Thank you for letting me rant about that. I needed to, because I love how organized Koba is, and it's such a breath of fresh air.
If it makes you feel any better, I got yelled at by my boss for not doing what he wanted me to do today when it was something that was completely his fault, and then he had to stuff it in his mouth, and then I had to ride around in the truck all day with no air conditioning because the truck's air conditioner is blown out. So that's fun. I'll have a fun tomorrow with that. 95 degrees all day working outside with 0 air conditioning in the truck.
Yikes.
All I'm saying is if people give you crap for making mistakes about setting up league sessions, then that's not a good look. It's not that hard.
No, not when you. I mean, it's not all that hard to intuit, and once you get used to it, it isn't all that difficult to maintain.
Yeah, how does he not know that the server won't just plus or minus you? If you can narrow it down, it will start sessions like going from practice to qualifying to race per se at the exact times you set.
Sounds like is Tony Khan from AEW running your server?
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, he's from Canada, but He's a Canadian running a Gen 4 league.
I was gonna say I used to run lobbies all the time. The
Oh,
previous
being
community I was
Canadian.
in, but I stopped after I left them. So
Ooh,
Why are you blaming the Canadians?
Yeah.
this is interesting. We had two guys jump the start, Ray and Brandy.
I heard some people say
Yeah, I got that black flag.
Yeah, I saw Ray do it.
How
Yeah, someone
dare you.
jumped right in front of me.
You know, I was actually kind of lucky myself. When I was driven off, it didn't give me any damage. It only gave me a 2x.
That was surprising
wow.
because I thought it would have at least bent your suspension.
Yeah, I was able to
You
maintain a
got hit
pretty.
twice. You like got hit down, and once you spun, you got hit again.
The
Yeah.
V is surprisingly resilient.
That's what surprised me. My spotter didn't mention any damage at all, and I was able to maintain a pretty consistent distance between me and the other V. Let's see what
It
other
took me a while to find my way through the field too.
the lead change.
You almost could have made a whole highlight reel of freaking Scott. Freaking turn Mike, slammed into me. He hit that blue and black Miata through the S's.
Let's see.
What is the
I'm actually
is
taking
the lap
myself
graph
down
even-
back to the hospital with my
The lap
mother.
graph. It
What is it
shows.
even supposed to show? Because I'm
Everything
confused.
all right,
This shows relative position. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the going across is the laps. Which lap?
mhm. So this is the position in the field, and this is the lap count. Let's see then.
If the big blind or straight down.
Yeah, mine didn't move all that much.
That's what happened to Dan. He started first and first.
Mine
lap.
only moved when Miatas passed me. Or GR86s did.
I think
Yeah.
you can do that too. Have it go down to just the one line.
Yeah, by hovering over a name, you can highlight it.
I have no idea what that's even useful for. Besides just
Did you notice
like-
mine
Well-
didn't move much?
Here's the way that how this is useful to me. This is also available in the Legacy member site. I can use this graph. I can narrow down a specific class of vehicle, highlight only those guys, and I can determine who led the most laps in that class. And I can also
okay.
that's one good use for it. Sean was pretty
has the most. Yeah, he has the most
Doesn't it
uneventful
also
graph.
show that in the results page though?
Huh?
Doesn't it also show laps led and results as well?
Just
overall,
ordinary
I think.
results.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
Only shows the main laps led, not per class.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one thing that I've
otherwise
noticed
I'd
is
have
that
all
laps
wrong.
led. I do need to go in and make sure that all per class is in there,
Gotcha.
because for some reason, even when you're doing it, when you're assigning points by class, lap led and most laps led are not always assigned correctly. It does it just fine when it's all a single class, but when it's multiple classes, it kind of
becomes a pain.
yeah, it gets a little goofy, and it's like, oh, somebody led this many laps just within the entire race. But yeah, the lap graph is very helpful for helping me determine that. So I'm actually going to go in and get that done, and I will thank you, gentlemen, once again for racing with me.
Gladly.
Oh, thank you.
Wonderful night, Cobra.
Yeah, you guys have a good night too. Now, bear in mind, next week we may skip next week because I have an event going on that Thursday. We might be able to do it, but I'll keep you posted on what timing is. And depending on what happens, it may be kind of like a mid-season off week, but we'll see what happens.
Alrighty.
Good.
Alrighty, gentlemen. You all have a good night.
You too.
You too.
Thanks.
And to my YouTube audience, thank you for participating as well. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking with us. Sorry if watching me wasn't as exciting as it usually is. I was, like I said, got knocked back, and I was mostly by myself the entire time. But in general, it was a good race. So I will see you next time, possibly next week. If not that, then the week after that. And until then, everyone, take care.